Hey, what's up, guys? It's Nate. I made this video for everyone out there that wants this year to be your breakout year. The year where you get fit, shed that extra weight, and feel comfortable with yourself because you look great for the first time in years. So if that's you, I want you to listen up, drop everything that you're doing, because I have a PowerPoint presentation for you that will outline exactly how this can become your reality. Give me 1 second while I share the screen, and we'll start the presentation. Okay, so my name is Nate Elmore. I'm a U.S. Marine, certified personal trainer, podcaster, and fitness enthusiast. And my mission in life is simple and straightforward. I want to coach people who want to get in shape without long workouts or gym memberships. In other words, I'm the person that helps you become the best version of yourself. And I'm damn good at it too, because as a corporal in the Marines, it's my responsibility to motivate and lead my Marines. And by the way, motivation and leadership are absolutely vital for getting and staying fit. But the problem is that way too often people get caught up in one or two areas of their lives, like work or their family life, and then neglect or suffer in other areas, like their health and fitness. You see, for most of my early life, I never really had to do anything to look and stay fit. But as I got a little bit older, things changed and I sort of neglected to put in the necessary work to maintain an ideal body weight and overall appearance until one day when I got this brutal wake-up call. This happened several years ago when I was living in Hawaii. I used to go to the beach all the time, and on one of these days I happened to have a beautiful girl with me, and my satisfaction with my body image came to an abrupt end. You see, we were laying on the beach, just talking, when this girl made a comment that would change my life forever. To this very day, I can still hear her say, "I thought Marines were supposed to have abs." And this hit me like a bucket of ice water to the face. You can call me sensitive, but it definitely stung my pride and it embarrassed the hell out of me, like you wouldn't believe. And it totally ruined what had up to that point been an awesome day, and it also destroyed my self-image. And the worst part of it was, I knew there was some truth to what she said. Because even though I thought I was in great shape, the truth was that I had really fallen out of shape and I couldn't see it for myself. I was kept really busy with work and school, and of course, I wasn't eating the right foods. I was eating all the wrong foods that put a little bit of extra weight on me. And the more I thought about this, the more I realized that I had really and truly become lazy with my overall health and fitness. So after awkwardly driving her home, I promised myself that I would do whatever it took to lose that little bit of extra weight I was carrying and finally get fit once and for all. I swore that I would never let being busy get in the way of staying in shape. I also swore that I wouldn't rely on being a Marine as an excuse for not being in better shape. But as soon as I made that commitment, I realized that I had another very big problem. You see, where I lived, I didn't have access to a gym. And like I said before, my work and school left me very little time. So I started wondering if it was even possible to get and stay fit without going to a gym and putting in several hours every week. I started stressing about this, and for several days I didn't know what to do. And actually I got a little depressed about it. But then the following week, I decided to stop feeling sorry for myself and literally take matters into my own hands, arms, legs, and feet. And here's what I mean by that. Since I didn't have a gym nearby, I started using my own body weight as a way to get in shape. And believe it or not, this actually worked extremely well. But at first I didn't really know what I was doing. But over time, I read and researched everything I could find on the subject, and I eventually created what I now call minimalist body weight training. And I gotta tell you, not only was it the perfect solution, but for someone like me that had very little time and no access to a gym, it worked like you wouldn't believe. I became obsessed, and eventually I became an expert on getting fit by just using bodyweight exercises. The more books I read and research I did, the more I wanted to learn. And along the way, I also discovered simple, straightforward, and affordable ways of eating that are designed specifically for sustainable fat loss over time. The more I learned about this stuff, the more excited and passionate I became. And with very little effort, my results were pretty astonishing. You see, with just a few minutes of daily bodyweight exercise, combined with my simple way of eating, was enough for me to start looking and feeling much better within weeks. Not months, weeks. And all of this came from less than 10 minutes a day of bodyweight exercises and eating the delicious and satisfying foods that the diet industry has really lied about for decades. So let's fast forward a few months later. When my Marine unit had our annual fitness test, I crushed it. My daily bodyweight training and proper diet allowed me to improve in every single area of the fitness test. I did more pull-ups, and I was also able to run farther and faster, which resulted in me posting a personal best in both categories. And my buddies were shocked at how much I'd changed. They couldn't believe how much different I looked and how well I was performing physically, because up to that point, I'd been sort of an average performer physically, but now I was one of the fittest Marines in my unit. I continued to impress myself, and soon I felt as if I had no limits. This confidence I was experiencing trickled down into other aspects of my life, including the dating game. The women I went out with seemed to pick up on my newfound confidence, which led to more dates and even more confidence. All of this success made me wonder, what else could I do? So I decided to start a podcast that would allow me to pick the brains of the experts and expand my knowledge even more. And within a month, my podcast was accepted onto iTunes. In no time at all, I was talking to a wide range of fitness professionals, from doctors to athletes to coaches, such as Steve Maxwell, former UFC champions Rich Franklin and Bas Rutten, and former four-time Mr. Olympia bodybuilder Jay Cutler. The knowledge and perspectives that these guys shared with me was phenomenal. I couldn't believe how much more I was learning about health and fitness. But despite all this success, I felt like I could do even more. Deep inside me, I knew I needed to share everything that I had learned. From using easy and simple bodyweight exercises to eating in a way that makes you lose weight. I really couldn't tell you what came over me, but I just had to start helping others change their lives, just like I had changed mine. I think it was because I knew how easy it could all be for anyone that wanted it. I imagined a community of people working towards the same goals of health and fitness, learning and achieving without going and spending long hours at the gym or following some crazy fad diet that didn't even work in the first place. So after a great deal of thought, I decided to create a membership community. But the question that I asked myself for weeks was, how do I do this? See, I wanted to create an interactive community where I could easily coach people on a daily basis without the students having to invest too much time, of course. I knew that most programs and DVDs that I'd seen on TV or the internet offered little to no interaction. The trainer creates the DVD lessons and the students consume them, but there's no opportunity to ask questions and receive answers. Unless you lived in the same city as the trainer and paid a ridiculous amount of money for one-on-one coaching. So I definitely wanted to answer questions that anyone might have. I also wanted the community to be as interactive as possible, so I could get to know you, you could get to know me, and we could all work together to help motivate each other and shatter our plateaus or sticking points. And this is exactly what the A-list professionals I interviewed for my podcast said is essential for success in fitness and weight loss. It's that ability to ask a coach questions and receive feedback that makes all the difference. And this is because having someone to answer your questions, keep you motivated, and keep you accountable makes all the difference between those that get fit and those that don't. So with all this in mind, I finally launched an online fitness coaching program for people that don't have a lot of time and don't want to go to a gym or can't go to a gym. And it's completely different from anything else you've ever seen. First off, it provides simple yet effective daily workouts that take less than 10 minutes to complete. Secondly, the workouts that I lead are held online and accessible via smartphone, tablet, or laptop. You also get to pick and choose the times that best fit your schedule rather than waiting around for the next workout to begin. Virtually any place you choose can serve as your workout space. In fact, I literally do many of my trainings on top of a parking deck, near a lake, really just anywhere. It's very mobile. And if you're low on motivation, I'll send you some email reminders that'll help build your momentum. And you also have access to myself as well as the entire community to help you push through. But most importantly, if you have questions or are facing challenges or just don't understand the exercises that we do, I'll answer them personally. If you have questions about eating the right foods for weight loss, I'll answer them. And I'll record the entire process so that everyone benefits. So from bodyweight exercising to losing weight, I am with you all the way and we are all in this together. Now let's switch gears briefly and touch on nutrition. Nutrition is just as important as exercise, if not more important. The majority of the weight loss I experienced was due to the tasty foods that I ate and the diet that I followed. Now think about this for a second. 1 pound of body fat contains about 4,000 calories. Running a marathon only burns about 2,600. Think about that. You would have to run almost 2 full marathons. What's that like? That's over 50 miles. That's over 50 miles. 2 marathons is over 50 miles. So you'd have to run almost 2 full marathons in order to burn off a single pound of fat. What does this all mean? It means that you can't rely exclusively on exercise to lose weight. So not only will I teach you on a daily basis how to use simple bodyweight exercises that can be done anywhere in under 10 minutes, but I'll also show you the simple methods that I learned and used to lose my excess body fat. Now, even though I have some special techniques and processes that will get anyone to lose weight and get in shape, there's no magic pill solution for you. There's no overnight success. I put in the time needed to get to know my body, and along the way I made a ton of mistakes and I got frustrated, but in the end, I figured it out and I achieved my goals, which were to look great physically and become more knowledgeable in the process. I also gained a greater level of confidence, and this is going to help in all areas of your life. I can't take your fitness journey for you, but I can certainly provide lots of help, motivation, and guidance. So instead of falling into another fad diet or time-consuming workout routine that burns you out after a week, what if I could show you a simple daily program that absolutely works and helps you make changes to your lifestyle without having to take a huge amount of time out of your already busy day? What if I could introduce you to a community of people pursuing the same goals, a community that provides support, encouragement, and motivation? Well, I'm going to do exactly that, and the bottom line is, whatever it is that's holding you back or preventing you from getting the results that you want, they will be personally addressed by me, as well as the entire community as a whole. And this is why our community is so important, because being part of a team creates more success than going it alone. This is indisputable, and it's the most important factor in your success. So we're going to do this in the best available way. And instead of using a standard membership site, we're going to use Facebook. Why Facebook? Because you probably already use it every day, and it's going to allow us to get to know each other on a more personal level. So as soon as you sign up, you'll be sent an invitation to the private group that I've set up just for us. I'll get to see your face, and you'll get to see mine, which will deepen our sense of community and accountability. This will also provide a higher level of commitment and engagement with consistent progress. We will work, learn, and transform our bodies as a team. No matter if you just joined or are a longtime member, you will have the support of the entire community, including myself. The reason our community works is because we all have a similar goal and vision, and that goal is to get fit, lose some weight, and live a healthy life that thrives. And our community provides the ability to get in shape without hours of extra inconvenience and hassle at a gym. Which brings me to the most exciting and unique aspect of our community. I think that sleek production and graphic effects are pretty cool, but I believe that people connect more with an honest, simple, informal, and interactive environment, where the interaction is the most valuable aspect of the experience. So I'm not only going to teach you, I'm going to explain why my trainings help you and how they help you in your life. I'm going to explain which muscles are being worked, how working these muscles will help you, and how certain foods work to help you lose weight. We'll discuss how your lowest points are defining moments and how to push through them. I'll share my experiences with failure and self-doubt. And by the way, I want you to know that in spite of all my success, I still have failures and I still experience self-doubt, but I'm going to share with you how I keep pushing through. Because we're all on a journey, one that will last our entire lives. So what could be better than being part of a community that gives us the opportunity to benefit from each other and become better, faster? I don't know where you are in your journey yet, but I do know that I've probably been there and I've pushed past it. And with my help and guidance, you definitely can. But I really just want the rest of this year and the rest of your life to be the best it can be. I want this year to be the year where you discovered your potential and maximized it. And that sort of brings me to the crown jewel of this opportunity that you've got in front of you right now, which is the price of admission. I think it's fair to say that I could charge you lots of money to join this community. When you consider everything that you're getting, access to an entire community of like-minded people just like you, daily workouts, weekly nutritional advice, the ability to ask me questions about your fitness and weight loss, and so much more. All of which is conveniently available on your phone, tablet, or computer. Normally, for personal training on this level, there is a high price tag attached. But here's the deal. I want to help you improve your health and fitness by sharing my knowledge, experience, and insight. And I know I can do this because I've done it for myself and I've achieved amazing results. So if you want to become a part of this community, an official member of Fitness Coaching 365, it won't cost you $600, which you would easily spend on a year-long gym membership. It won't even cost you $197, which you would easily spend within 3 months with a personal trainer at the gym. You can have me as your personal trainer and mentor every single day for just $47 a month. And when you break that down, that's just $1.50 a day. But guess what? I'm so confident that you'll love it that I'm going to give you full access for an entire week for just $1. That's right. You can hang out for an entire week, and if you love it, do nothing, and you'll be billed just $47 a month for as long as you'd like to stay. And of course, you can cancel at any time. Just send an email to support@nateelmore.info and you'll never be billed again. In fact, I'm so confident that you will attain a higher level of fitness and transform your body that I'm offering a full 30-day money-back guarantee. Alright, so there you have it. I'm going to switch my screen back now. Just give me 1 second. Alright guys, so that's my presentation. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And guys, this is really a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that you have in front of you here, and it's not always going to be around. So if you want to jump on it, become an official member of Fitness Coaching 365, you got to do it right now. Because I'll tell you, once we hit that registration deadline, cost of admission is going to go up. So quickly click that link below this window and sign up right now for just $1. I also want to thank you personally for taking the time, investing in yourself, and I really believe that we can make this your breakthrough year. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's get it.